You guys know I cannot reveal my sources for where I get my information from, who I am in contact with, what I'm trying to put together, and sometimes I have to be tight-lipped about certain things. This I can tell you guys with absolute 100% certainty. The woman and stepmother by the name of Takiesha Williams, who was the wife of Billy Williams, the husband, who the husband is charged with the murder of this little girl right now. But based on the work that the AFC, and the AFC is us, remember that, it's not me, it's a we thing. It's not a me thing, it's a we thing, us. The work that we put together within this whole past period of time that we've done, the streams on this, has led to the arrest of Takiesha Williams, aka Takiesha Carrier, Takiesha Williams, or whatever her fucking name is. She has been arrested as of a few hours ago. And the reason why that's so significant right now is because nobody knows this information except us. So for the first time, to America, to the world, to the AFC, to the people in the chat, to every single person who has clicked a like, watched the video, shared the video, listen to one of my videos, know me in person, or whatever it is, to everybody. If you wanted to see the fruits of hard work and the fruits of being diligent, the fruits of really just being persistent about advocating for justice in real life and wanting to see real change, you guys know today that we have contributed to the arrest of Takiesha Williams. How about that for some news? How about that? What do y'all think about that? Matter of fact, I think we need some sound effects going here. How about that? I gotta stand up and take a bow. How about that, guys? How about that? Did everybody hear the news that we just reported? The woman who we thought was involved, the woman who called into the show and gave us so much convoluted information, the woman who we have suspected this entire time of being heavily involved, if not solely involved in this story, which is, let me see if I can get a different picture of her. This is her right here. I found this on the internet. I didn't even know this picture was out there. I found this picture of her out there also on the internet as well. Let me see if I can get more of a full picture of her on here. Let me see. Where are you at? Right here. How about this awesome, lovely picture of Takiesha? And everybody in the family calls this woman a monster. And I'm just like, you know what? They absolutely might be right. Okay? They might be 100% right about this individual that you see on my screen. That is Takiesha Williams, the stepmother of Billie Symone Williams, who met her demise at the hands of somebody at that house. And this is who I believe played a part in that baby girl's murder. Usually with the police, you have to be very patient, because what the police try to do is they try to gather evidence, they try to gather information, they try to gather as much as they possibly can to make sure that when they do go to court, you don't want to just throw some charges on somebody. You want to make sure that when they go to court, that they're able to present a solid case so that those charges will get a conviction. A conviction is what we want in this situation, okay? We don't just want charges thrown at somebody. We want the right person to go to jail, and we want to make sure that the charges that these people get presented with are accurate. Okay? We want to make sure that they are accurate. I know that's really, really heavy for a lot of people to hear right now, especially for family members who are just finding this out right now. And I'm putting my prayer hands up and I'm saying thank you to you guys for trusting me. Thank you to you guys for coming on my platform. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you for being candid and being open-minded. I know we had some rough patches in there. We kind of argue a little bit back and forth with each other, but overall we came together for a just cause. Okay? We came together for a just cause. But guys, this is only the beginning, okay? This arrest means nothing unless we can get a conviction, okay? So that's what we're going to be pushing for. So we also have more interviews lined up. Again, I'm going to remind you guys, we have more interviews lined up from people on both sides. So what I'm going to do for right now is I'm going to actually open the StreamYard up for anybody or any family members. Matter of fact, just family members first. If any family members are listening to the sound of my voice, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the StreamYards, and I definitely want to hear from you guys and give you guys a chance to speak, give you guys a chance to breathe, give you guys a chance to just take this in. I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot. But what I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open up the StreamYards. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the StreamYard link in the chat. So let me see. I'm going to do call in link StreamYard. So I'm going to put this in here. Boom. There you go. There's that link in there. You guys just click that link. You missed the T. Okay, so we got almost 500 people here. The news is, Chantel and everybody else who is here, out of all of the work that we've been putting in on this story, on this case, remember, we thought that the stepmother had something to do with this. We did what we could do. We started a petition. We did interviews. We presented information. We presented facts. Okay? And I'm happy to present to you guys that we did get an arrest today as of a matter of not even 2 hours ago. Very recently, the woman that you see on my screen, the stepmother of Billie Symone Williams, has been arrested as of today. And the first place that you're going to hear that information from is right here on my chest, the AFC, the Advocates for Children. And guess what? For the people who have been talking all that crap in the comment section, talking about, well, what do y'all do for the kids? Well, look at that. We're going to get some justice. And we're not done. We got a whole lot more to do. We have a whole lot more stories to do. We have a whole lot more justice to advocate for. So, if you guys would, click that link. If you want to call in, there we go. We got our first person on the line. So I'm going to go ahead and bring her in. Actually, hold on. Hello? Hold on just a second. Give me just a second here. Let me go ahead and stop this stream, and we're going to go ahead and keep this thing going. So here we go. I'm going to stop that one, and I'm going to start this one. All right, so here we go.
Can we share this? Could you hear me?
Yes, I can. It's a little bit of background noise in there, but it's okay. I can hear you. Who do we have on the line?
This is Alice.
Alice, how are you, sweetheart?
Fine, and you?
I am ecstatic. I think I'm a little bit overwhelmed with emotion. It's just so much. It's a lot to take in a very, very short amount of time.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, because I'm pretty sure I know the answer. Is this your first time hearing about this news?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But I'm so happy. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. We would have never probably got this far if it wasn't for y'all. Thank y'all so much for listening, hearing everybody out, hearing both sides, and hearing just everything about this girl, everything people have to say, and even just hearing herself, because she was contradicting herself a lot, saying all kinds of things that wasn't true and everything. So just thank y'all so much. Yeah, my family is so happy.
And remember, I always said that The AFC is not a me thing, it's a we thing. And I mean that especially with you guys being a direct family. And I mean that. And I thank all of you guys. Truly, truly thank you.
Yes. Oh, I'm so grateful. My family is so grateful. I'm trying to hurry up and get dressed and everything now so I can go over there with my mom now. Oh,
Yeah.
You don't want your
thank
So
God.
that is an official word that you can take to the bank in cash. Takiesha Williams has been arrested very recently, not even hours ago, because of the work that us as a collective on this channel have done. Us together. This is a us thing.
Thank y'all. Thank everybody. I love everybody for, oh my goodness, the comments, the input, the opinions, whether it was negative, positive, whatever. Thank you so much.
And let me also say this also, because I almost forgotten somebody else in the chat. Sassy TV Mom, thank you for posting that. You know, today is also another special day for a reason. Do you know why? Do y'all know whose birthday is today?
Well, it was my brother's birthday on the 15th. What's today?
Yep, that's the birthday that I'm talking about. I forgot. Somebody in the chat just posted it.
It was yesterday. His birthday was yesterday. Yeah, the 15th, June 15th.
Yeah.
I had made a post on Facebook, happy birthday to you. I sung happy birthday to him, and people commented or whatever and stuff. And oh my God, it's a happy birthday.
And and also whoever that was on the StreamYard, hop back in here. I brought you in, and I'm gonna let you talk here in a moment. But MMO Family Girl had a question, and she said, do we know the charges that they arrested her with? Yes, I know the charges. So if you guys aren't able to find the charges, I know them, and I'm going to tell you.
We don't see her booked in at all.
So that's how quickly I got this information, okay? And so if those people who gave me that information are listening, I'm gonna put a prayer hands up and say thank you so much for delivering that information to us and trusting my platform. Okay? So I'm gonna pause you just for a second. I'm gonna mute your mic just for a second. I'm gonna bring Kiara in also. So I'm gonna mute y'all mics just for a second, okay? So for the people who ask, what are the charges? The charges, hold on. Don't unmute just yet because there's a lot of background noise over there. So just hold on a second. The charges are the exact same charges that Billie D. Williams, the biological father, got. And that charge, I think there was multiple counts, but the charge is, let me see if I can go back and find it in my email because somebody actually sent it to me. But I'm gonna let y'all talk here just a second, so don't hang up. Don't hang up just yet. Let me see. Let me find that court record real quick. That is...
Turn the fan on for him.
Give me a second here. Because somebody sent it to me. It was a big old huge screenshot. Let me see if I can find it.
Turn it on low, babe.
So I said it earlier.
Do it all the way over.
Somebody sent me the court information. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Charges. Here we go. Okay, now, they said that the charges were the same. So the charge is, it's a felony charge and willful cruelty to child, possible injury and death. And then there was the other charge, which is infliction of great bodily injury. Now, and torture also. Torture is in there as well. So if it's the exact same thing, then it should read very similar to that. So just know that it might change just a little bit, but they both have the exact same charges as of now. Okay, so everybody can unmute now. Go ahead and tell me what you guys think. Let me start with, okay, now. Yes. The charges were the same. Guys, if y'all are playing the YouTube, you gotta pause the YouTube. I don't know who that is. We gotta cut down the background noise. I got everybody on
Sorry,
here.
that was me.
You're working. You can't see the whole thing. Maybe.
Okay, so Alice, what do you think about the charges? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, what do you think about the charges? Did you hear me read the charges?
Yeah.
What do you think about
That's,
that?
I
She
mean,
got charged with the same thing that that Billie got charged with.
somebody. She, as long as she there too. You feel me? Because he can't go down by himself. Because both of them was them kids was in both of their care. My niece was in both of their custody. You know who did it? Who caused the actual whatever? We'll figure that part out. But as long as both parties is in there right now, that's fine with me. That's fine because we got her off the streets and she's getting recognized.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, as far as her bail, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't ask what her bail was. I can almost guarantee you. Just look at it like her bail is probably gonna end up being like half or something close to what his is. I don't know. Annette Williams in the chat. I'm not sure about the bail. I didn't even ask because I felt like just the fact of her being arrested and have the same charges, I think spoke volumes right there. Let me take a pause with Alice just for a moment. Camila, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Jay.
All right, talk to me. What do you think about what we got going on here?
I think it's awesome. I felt from day one that Dad didn't have anything to do with it. However, they are in both. He was in both of their custody, so both of them are there. And I definitely feel that Takiesha Williams should never hit the streets again.
I gotta tell you, and the reason why it's overwhelming for me is just the fact that I felt like we could make a difference with doing what we do, but to actually see it happen and just to get that information, yeah, it was overwhelming. It was like, I was like, are you kidding me?
Right. So this is why I joined the AFC. So this is what it is.
How about that? And all of you guys, everybody on the panel, everybody in the chat, everybody in the comments, all the subscribers, all of you guys can take credit for this. But remember, we're not done. We have to get a conviction. This is just getting started. Kiara, are you with me?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, talk to me, Kiara.
I'm real happy right now. Like, me and my husband were like sitting here waiting for the show to start because I'm like, what's the news? And I'm ecstatic right now.
And I want you
to
remind.
There needs to be a conviction. Okay, cool. We got her behind bars, but like conviction.
I want you to remind everybody who you are in this story.
I'm Kiara, the little cousin that used to live with Takiesha and Big Billie, and I'm the one that called the CPS the first time.
I'm just at a loss for words. I don't have a script in front of me right now. I'm just at a loss for words. I'm happy for all of you guys. And not only that, I'm just thankful because a lot of times I'll tell you ladies this, okay? Because a lot of times people are scared, and y'all can see my phone, my chat, my number, everything. Okay, I'm gonna get Issa in here also. So let me try to send her the link. It would help in a lot of cases. It would help push this thing forward if people would just be cooperative, especially like with investigators and stuff like that. But let me go ahead and unmute. Oh, they hopped off here. Okay, that's okay. And I didn't mean to see what happens if she can't get in on that link. Then I'm gonna just call her in. Okay. So Issa, if you're listening, click this link to join. Or I can call you. Boom. Either way. Okay. So did he get an attorney yet? Okay, I didn't ask that. I did not ask if he had an attorney. I try not to even ask too much information. I was just trying to be sensitive and aware that, they can only tell me so much. So I was really, really careful about what I asked, what I said, what I didn't say. We got 524 people watching. If y'all would, please click that thumbs up. I'm sorry that the stream is buffering. It should be okay now. I was trying to open up a window to be able to send her this information. Oh, let me see. So let me give Issa a chance to call in, and let's see what happens, okay? So for anybody else, if anybody else wants to hop on, okay, there she is. And I think I can hear you. All right, Kiara, I'm gonna pause you just for a second, sweetie, okay?
Okay.
All right, Issa, talk to me.
Can I see me? I don't think I see me.
I can see you, pretty girl. What up?
Okay. Hey, no, I just, man, I'm just overwhelmed with joy, with pain still, you know, like it's just all hitting me. God.
Y'all still got daylight out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been dark in Texas over here for a little while now.
Yeah, still daylight out here. Now I just wanted to call in and just thank everybody for the comments, for the love, for the support, for everything. Like this is the best. Like I don't even know what to say. Just thank you. I just thank you. Thank you guys so much.
If you can remind, and no, I don't have you on the screen. I always tell people I don't put nobody on the screen unless y'all want to be on the screen. But can you remind everybody who you are and your place in this story?
Okay, I am Big Billy's sister. We actually twins right now. We are the same age. We both 31 right now. So that's my twin brother, and Lil Billy is my niece, and she was named after me, Billie Symone. So those my babies, and I just appreciate. Man, thank you guys.
And happy belated birthday, by the way.
Thank you. Well, my birthday is coming up in July, but we're gonna be twins for a whole month.
I got you. I see, man.
Yeah.
And just the fact that, look, let me ask you this, and maybe I can unmute Kiara, and I'll talk to both of y'all. But just tell me, what do you guys think as far as like what was it inside of you guys that gave y'all the courage to be able to not only, you know, accept my message, but to be able to have the strength to call in and participate and just really just speak your truth? Where does that come from?
You go ahead first.
Well, when I initially heard seeing what they were saying about my brother online, I'm just like, that's not accurate at all. Like, y'all don't know him. Y'all need to know the full story. So that's why I was one of the first ones who put her out there, who put her name out there and told them, like, this is what everything else has to be looked into. Period. That is not, it's not happening with my little brother.
Mm-hmm. Because I know that we come, and matter of fact, go ahead, Kira. What do you want to say about that? Like, what gave you the courage to call in?
For me, you know, I don't even live in California no more, but like the people that I met in California, they sent me what happened that day, and they're like, girl, look. And I saw it, and I'm like, oh, fuck no, she did it. And I was like, she's not, like, what the fuck? And then someone sent me the link to that YouTube, and then hearing all her lies, I'm like, no, like, she needs to go down. The truth needs to be heard.
Right.
Yeah, and let me say this to y'all, because I'm a little bit y'all elder, like I feel like an old man now. But let me say this. I come from a culture of this no snitching. We don't talk. We don't do this and that, or whatever the case is.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So,
but when it comes to the kids, though,
even back then, so we had people like we had representatives like Cameron, who people would say that I don't remember if it was him or somebody else who said something along the lines of, even if they shot my mom, I'm still not snitching. And I'm just like, where are we at in life right now? Where are we at as far as the community? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. Like, there has to be a line of demarcation, and I think it's just become so blurred, because even like with the mob had a rule of no women and no children. Like, there were even lines in the midst of crime. You know what I'm saying? And so really for us, it's always been a struggle to try to find that balance. You know what I'm saying? So coming from a culture where people are scared to speak out and say something and even advocate for justice when they really, really need it, where does it come from when you guys are just like, you know what, screw what everybody else think, we're gonna do what's right? Because I think we need more of that.
Because that's
the right thing to do.
And oh, go ahead, Kiara.
I was saying that's just the right thing to do. Like, if you don't have a heart, if that didn't touch you and you don't want to do anything about it, I don't understand what kind of person you are to just stay silent. Especially she can't get justice for herself. You know what I mean? So I'm just really happy that, you know.
And thank you, Kiara. Thank you so much, for reaching out to our family
Like, I'm so sorry. Like, even this can't bring little Billy back, but it's something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I, like I said, man, just as an elder individual, look, and I look at y'all, and I'm just so proud of my young ladies, man, because I don't know if either one of you guys. I think Kiara, you're a parent, right?
Yeah, I've been a mom for 9 months now, and my son was preemie too, and he fought for his life. He was 1 pound 15 ounces.
Okay, so you just started out. Okay, well, congratulations.
Yeah, and like I love him with all my heart, and I just couldn't imagine someone doing that to my. You know what I mean?
So,
right.
Issa, are you a parent?
Yes, I'm a parent of 4, and my oldest daughter, she's my 3rd child, and her and little Billy were close. They were born a couple of months apart, so it's tough. It's tough.
So
we did it.
So I'm gonna tell this to y'all as y'all being young ladies, man, and I'm just so proud of you guys, not only for being good parents, because I believe that stereotypes can be a good thing, because if we know that they exist, if we know that it makes us look bad, then all we have to do to break stereotypes is just to be different, talk different, walk different, act different, parent different. You see what I'm saying? We can be the change that we want to see in the world. We can be that change. Maybe we can't be the change for the United States. Maybe we can't be the change for the world, but we can be the change on our block. We could be the change in our city. We could be the change just in our own household, which might manifest itself into something greater that we may or may not ever be able to see. We might not live. We might not live to see the change that we can do if we just live what it is that we preach.
Exactly. Oh my God.
Thanks everyone for signing the petition.
I want to say thank you.
Put her on.
I want to say thank you. My whole family want to say thank you. I appreciate it. We love you.
We love you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What does mom want to say about this as far as her, like, kind of like the journey that we're on, because we're really just kind of getting started. Like, what's her perspective on this so far? This is just one step.
He said, what do you have to say about the journey that we're on right now?
What do I have to say? Well, I'm just going to keep praying that she end up in prison and do not get none of those kids back, and she stay in prison, because she needs to not be around no kids at all. And I appreciate everything y'all did.
And we're going to pray for all the other Billies out there.
Yes, thank you.
We're going to pray for all the other Billies out there and try to be more, helpful to the community as well, to stop, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I think that's definitely one of the most important things. And I try to remind people, even though it's hard to hear me say this, but there's not much we can do for a life that we've lost, for a soul that we've lost. But we can use that as a cautionary tale, as and honor the memory of that child by making sure that we can, if we can save somebody else that's in that situation, then we take up advantage of those opportunities. Even just doing right by our own kids can also honor the memory of that lost soul.
Right. Exactly. Thank you, Jay.
Ma'am, it is my absolute honor. You guys have my platform anytime you need it. Whatever I can do, I'm going to continue to do that. Whether it be me putting my platform on the line or putting my life on the line. I'm just saying, it's Texas. We stay strapped out here, so I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going out without a fight. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep speaking for these babies. I'm gonna keep speaking for these babies. And if anybody got a problem with it, then it is what it is. I'm gonna stand on what I believe in. I'm gonna stand on my square, like they like to say.
Period.
Right. Exactly. Thank you, everybody. Love you guys.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Thank y'all so much. All right. And if anybody else wants to hop on, matter of fact, let me go ahead and pause it right there. Boom. Let me pause that. So we're going to start another segment here, right here. Okay, boom. So here we are with another segment. If anybody else wants to call in, if any of the people in the chat, any of my channel members, if anybody wants to hop on here, if you have a wrench or if you have a channel member status, if y'all want to hop on here, I'm gonna post the link in there again. It is this emoji plus call in link. I would love to hear from you guys right now, and just let me know what y'all think, okay? So here's that link if anybody wants to call in, okay? Anybody can call in, and like I said, I'm not going to take a lot of you guys' time. To the 644 people that are watching right now, if y'all would do me a favor and click that thumbs up. You can do a very easy thing by helping our algorithm by just clicking that thumbs up. It'll share the stream and let other people know that we're live. I'm about to bring Alice back on here. It says device is not connected just yet. There we go.
My hair looks forever.
Uh-oh. Okay, you're in the building. Alice, can you hear me? You have to pause the YouTube. I can hear it.
Device is not connected just yet.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, you're in the building.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I turned it down a little bit.
Yeah.
You got to pause the YouTube or cut the YouTube off.
Okay. Sorry about that.
That's okay. All right,
Okay.
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, okay, cool. But yeah, I had to talk to my young ladies over there, and I'm thankful, really, really, that they got their head on straight and that they were just willing to, help us as much as they can. But
Yeah.
but yeah,
Thank you.
oh yeah, absolutely. What else would you like to say? I'm all ears.
It's really, man. Now from here, I'm really lost for words. Now my next thing is like I said, I'm letting everybody, my mom, them, whatever they work with, whoever they working with, or whatever lawyers, attorneys, whoever, I'm letting the police do them or whatever. Me, I'm coming while they going around it. I'm going around from the outside. I'm working my way. I'm going to the end. I'm trying to get to the main sources and stuff. So I can't sit back and wait for nobody to gather anything and to do this and that. Anything that I get or I have or whatever to show them or let them listen to or whatever, I'm taking it directly to the source. Mm-hmm. I'm not supposed to wait for courts and all this stuff. Whatever. No, I can't do that. So, because actually the link to the video, I had emailed it to the investigator.
Yes.
I think it was a night before last. And so last night he emailed me back and said that him and his team was watching it, and he told me thank you. He said we're watching all the videos right now.
Okay, good. Okay, so because I did want you to play it, so maybe it worked out, the way that it was supposed to. But that's dope though. Okay, so I'm glad he got it.
Yeah, and they watched the podcast too.
Oh, now that part I do know.
Yeah, they watched all the. That's what they emailed me. He said they emailed me saying that they was watching all the podcasts at that time. The team was watching them and stuff.
Isn't it crazy here in 2020 how we can make a difference like this? I never thought we'd be able to do something like this.
That was a big difference because you don't see results like that really too much, especially just like that fast and everything. And thank you to everybody that told me about the change.org thing and the lady that actually helped me created it for me and all that stuff. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right,
I can't say it enough, but I will say it. Because man, I've been up and could barely get any kind of sleep. I don't even want to leave my house because my house is actually I live the closest to the jailhouse.
Okay.
And I feel so.
Hello.
I feel.
Hi, Jane and family. And see, I am so proud of the way that your platform has helped all the kids. And this right here, before I called in, I sat and cried at the beginning when you said she was finally put in jail. I cried, and it's like I don't donate too much or whatever, but I love what you're doing. It's your heart is so pure, cause it's just like you're like my sister, brother, cause she passed away, and it's like when I seen your face and your content, and I watched some previous videos, I'm like, oh my God, he's just wonderful. And I posted it in the chat, like, man, if it wasn't for your heart, due diligence, and for you to stand up to make a platform for us to help the kids, then and we wouldn't have got here.
Yes, thank you, Jay, so much.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
thank
like I
you
say,
very
and I want
much.
y'all to remember, this ain't a me thing. This is a we thing. This
Well,
is
yeah,
us
yeah,
together.
yeah.
Yeah, but we had to find you for us to be a we thing. So you had to start it for us to be a we thing, right? And I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. I'm sitting over here just like I'm about to have, my daughter's about to have my third grandchild. And we wait, it's a girl. She have two boys, and I have he's 9, one is 9, and I have him, and I said, when I first found your channel, I said, grandson, I'm telling you this, and I want you to watch this. This is not to hurt you, but this is to let you know, so the other people don't nobody touch you, nobody harm you, hit you. Whether you see something, you say something. You don't let nobody do, your friends, no you, nobody. You see something, say something, and always use you as an example. Just period, because you're a grown ass man. Excuse my French, but a grown ass real man, you know.
That's
And
what's
you
up.
have a daughter, I have two.
Yeah.
So you grown ass man. Sorry, excuse my French again, but you thank you for making a platform for us to see something and say something. Man, I love you with all my heart and soul.
Well, I'm honored. Thank you
Hey,
so
hey,
much.
how y'all doing? It's
Hey.
Alice. I want to commend your family's hard works, and we're more than appreciative to have been able to help you with the petition. And I thank
Yeah,
Jay, but like Jay
Thank,
said, your battle has just began.
yeah,
So um, go to those court hearings and show up in numbers. You know, I know
yeah.
you're gonna go and support your brother, but when her court hearings
yeah,
come, go to her court
yeah.
hearings. And if you can't get a bunch of family members, call Jade, let Jade,
Let us
notify
know,
us,
cause I'll try to
anybody
get.
near
I'm in
California.
Cali. I'm
Yes.
in Cali, Compton. Oh, I'm in Compton, California. So I'm real close.
Yes, you
So
are.
just let me know.
Yeah.
And
Be-
Jay could give you my
because numbers,
email, and we can go in numbers.
Numbers matter, huh? Yeah, the numbers, how many people show
numbers,
up, and all that stuff. That's support you.
Yes.
Yeah, I know we can't stop just here or
numbers
whatever.
show the numbers reflect because a lot of the black numbers reflect because black communities don't go the way we should go to support
Yes.
and
Exactly.
to
And
fight for
support.
justice. So they overlook
Yeah,
us as though the constitutional rights don't apply to us. So you have to go to show that you do care. So,
Yeah, and
yes.
that's why
I
I
don't live
love
there. I live in
Jay.
Illinois, but like I said,
Yeah, and well, like I said, I'm in Compton, California. You can get my information from Jay, and just let me know, and me and my family could show up too as support.
Thank you.
Matter of fact,
Thank
let's put it out there right now. Let me see the court date. If you can correct me if I'm wrong, Alice. Billy D. Williams' court date is his first court date
the
is
25th.
the 25th of this month, which is a Thursday. So next week
Okay.
on a Thursday, the 25th. So the people who are listening to the sound of my voice, who are listening to the platform, that'll be his first court date. It's never.
Okay, where's the
Whatever
court located? Well, I'll get that information. Somebody will email it to me or whatever. Where it's gonna be.
San Joaquin County Court,
Okay.
Superior,
Okay.
in Stockton, California.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm in Compton, California right now, ma'am.
No, Stockton. Stockton. We in Northern California.
Oh, y'all in Stockton. Oh,
Yes,
near
Stockton.
Las Vegas.
Yes.
Almost.
My
Okay,
voice
well,
is kind of sort of. My voice is leaving for
well
screaming.
you know what? It's fine. I need to visit my daughter in Vegas, you know, so I got that could be a roundabout, you know.
Mm.
But just let me know what you need, if and what how I can help. Oh, and I
Thank
have
you.
on the shirt, just don't look like it.
Okay. Give me.
And thank God, because I was praying when I seen Jay post, because for members only, you know, we get a alert before everybody. And I'm like, oh my God, I got on my knees and I said, oh my God, I hope it's something good. I hope it's something good.
Yeah, it was
And
definitely
Yeah, I
my
got
something good.
grandma,
scared when
little one,
I seen
huh?
when he posted when he had sent me the message. I got scared. I got kind of nervous and stuff. So I had just emailed him like, am I gonna be interested in it, and who do it got something to do with or something? Because I was shook. I was just shaking right then. And then
But you
so
know
I went
what?
on here and I went to the Stockton PD thing to check to see who's in custody, and I didn't see
Uh-huh.
her name. I didn't see her name. They didn't show her name up there until a few minutes after we found out. Then her
Yeah.
name popped up.
Yeah.
So I thank
Yeah.
God so much. I thank God.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I really did. I really did. And Jay knows I've been just with him about 2 or 3 months now, but I've been watching, and he's a real good man about advocating for kids. And he made the platform for us to join in to help advocate for kids. And this story right here is just so amazing because it worked out the way it should have worked out. When the
Yeah,
stepmom got on,
yeah.
when he first started her talking,
Talk. Yeah.
I said no. I
She
already
got
knew
to live
Jay's
herself
story. I
alive.
just knew something in her voice. It was just like, no, she did this to the baby. She did
Yeah.
that to that
Yeah.
baby. She
She
really
hated
did.
my niece, and it's very sad. She hated her so much. And then it also she was on the phone with him for 4 hours, but she just told me she had short term memory loss. I'm like, damn. So when did the memory loss the short term memory loss kick in? You know, reminiscing on things back in the past.
Okay.
So that I told the investigator that in my email, along with the link and stuff, I've been making contact with these people for days and nights. I can't get sleep at all. You know, and I get sick as soon as I leave my house because I feel like I'm leaving too far away from my brother. Because, like I say, I'm the closest one to him to the jailhouse. I live
Yeah.
like right up the street from the jail. So when I leave home or whatever, I get sick when I'm gone too long. So I got to come right back home. I don't want to go nowhere or nothing because I feel the closest to him here. You know, and
But you know what? God is good.
Yeah, and I just
He made sure with the help of Jay's platform,
Yes.
we did it. We did it. We did
Yes.
it.
Thank you.
Application for children. Oh my God! I went when I first seen the first podcast. I went back to like the beginning, and oh my God! Some of the stories made me cry. Some of them made me laugh. Some of them just man. He's a good man. Jay is
I
a
had
good
just
man.
found out about it. I had just found out about Jay's platform. The day after the girl did her first interview or whatever, I went to my mom's house and my mom was like, "Yeah, she was talking about it on YouTube." Where I'm like, "It's a video." Mom like, "Yeah, you can see it." I said, "No," and so I was turning it on. I supposed to been actually transferring the recording I have of her out my computer and giving it to my mom. But when I seen that, I'm like, "Okay, my mom, I'm gonna put it on the disc thing and I'm gonna bring it to you." And I seen that, I was like, wow, and it hurt me so bad because she sit there and said that she was responding to some things that I was calling in, telling people. I never had called Jay. I didn't even know nothing about the thing until after she did her interview and my mom and them. I was just finding out about it. But she said she was calling in to address some things that I had been calling and telling Jay and them and sending them or whatever. So you started off right there with lies, you know. So
But it was
but
in
it was
her
good for
voice.
her. She talked herself
Yeah.
into good.
Okay, let me do this real quick. Let me pause just for a second because I do got to read this, and I want to thank the person who posted it in the chat. Said the address is 180 East. I think that's Weber WEBER Avenue, Stockton, California. The Superior Court of California, which is San Joaquin County, and Joaquin is spelled JOAQUIN. Just to let you guys know. Okay. So let me go ahead and let me see. Let me let Annette speak. Annette, are you there?
Hello.
Hey, I can hear you. Go ahead, talk to me. Can you hear me?
Who are you speaking to, Annette?
Yes.
Oh, hi.
Okay, so for the people who are here, we got almost about 700 people here. That's good. Y'all keep clicking
Okay.
that thumbs up. We need 500 thumbs up. Let me preface
Okay.
this for the people who are just listening for the first time. Due to our streams and our interviews and our evidence that we presented on our stream, the person who we suspected should have been arrested, the stepmother. Let me stop. The stepmother of the baby who died, who was Billie Symone Williams, the stepmother has been arrested in conjunction with the help that we provided on this particular case. She has been arrested today, and that information was provided to me before anybody else got that information. They will hear it from our podcast and our channel first. So if you guys are here for the first time, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. You see the t-shirt. The t-shirt says the AFC. That means we are the advocates for children, and we advocate for children first. Okay? So I want to thank all of you guys. And again, the stepmother, Takiesha Williams, or Takiesha Carrier, whatever damn name she go by, she has been arrested as of a few hours ago. So for everybody just coming in for the first time, that is the breaking news update that we were here to present. Okay, so what we do is we have a panel of people here. I'm letting people call in. I'm posting the link to the petition. If you guys have not signed the petition, you still can, because we're still in a fight for justice. And I'm also posting the link that you guys can call in if you want to hop on the StreamYard and talk to us for a second. So, Annette, what would you like to say about what you've learned so far?
Yes, yes, yes. We are ecstatic over here. I'm over here with Maddie, the grandma. She's in the house. Her and Issa. Maddie is my, oh God, Maddie is my sister. My sister-in-law. Issa is my niece. Billy is my nephew. Billy, he's my brother's son, and so I'm the great niece of little Billy. And I just wanted to first start off by thanking you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Even thank you for your platform. Thank you for everybody that's prayed for us and all the support. This has been really, really hard for us. And she's right where she deserves to be. And I wanted to call in earlier because I wanted to focus. I wanted to get a few things straight, which right now is really like it's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. I want to focus on little Billy right now. I sent you in some pictures.
Yes.
And I really wanted to talk about little Billy. And what a beautiful little girl, little soul, little life. She was just full of life. You know, especially in her early years. I hadn't seen little Billy for a couple of years. The last time I saw her was at the 4th of July family reunion. We have a family reunion every 4th of July, and the Williams and the Palmers are connected. We are connected in a way that no other two families are connected. We have, so I'm not. That's a long story. So we're not going into that. But little Billy, she was such a beautiful, beautiful little soul. She didn't deserve what she got. She was a typical 7-year-old. I'm quite sure. She loved her big sister. Her big sister, Ariana. Those were they were really connected. And I'm pretty sure she loved all her siblings, and they loved on each other. And Billy, we had the opportunity to speak to one of little Billy's teachers. I think she was her kindergarten teacher, if I'm not mistaken. And the way she talked about little Billy was so comforting to us. She was excited to be her teacher. She said little Billy was excited to be the teacher's helper. She told us about the games she liked to play, Duck, Duck, Goose, Goose, and her favorite book was brown bear, what do you see?
Mm-hmm.
And those type of things. And when she spoke of her in the present, not as if what she used to like and all. She spoke of her as if we sat right here in Maddie's yard, and the teacher spoke of her if she was still here, and she is. She's still here. Billie is still here with us. And I wrote a little poem, just a little something that I like to share. Um, and it reads, "Weep not for me, for I am free, free to be me. Can't you see? It had to be. Can't you see that I am free? Weep not for me, for I am free. Love, Billie." And I just wanted to leave that with you and your audience and everyone involved. We love you guys so much. And we are definitely gonna plan to be a part of the FC family in the near future.
Yeah.
Thank you so, so much.
It's an absolute.
Thank you so much.
It's an absolute honor to serve, and I gotta tell you, I haven't always been on the straight and narrow, so I feel like it is my absolute duty to make sure and try to serve this world in a positive way. So anything I can contribute,
Yes.
you guys got it, man.
Yes, 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 yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so, so much.
Yeah,
And we're going to be there. We're going to be there at that court date, wherever she going. We're going to be full force, full force.
that's what I like to hear. Shoot, if I could make it out there, depending on what my schedule looks like, I'd love to try to come myself if I could.
Oh, we would love for you to come. We would love that. That was Issa. we just so overjoyed. I mean, we are so happy.
Matter of fact,
did you get the pictures that I sent you, Jay?
Yeah. Yes, I did. Let me see. Annette. Yeah, I'm sure I got them.
If I could make it out there.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Who has the YouTube played in the background? I can hear it.
I know. I walked in the house. It's on the TV. I came back outside.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay,
Yeah.
Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
So it's on the 25th. Wow. And let me see. Wow, I have 2 parties that I know they are counting on me to be at on the 26th and the 27th. I wouldn't be able to make it down and back in time.
Yeah, I'm not. And in fact, I'll be in your state on the 25th, 26th. I'll be in Texas. I'm going to Texas for a week.
Okay. Well, you know how to reach me. So we definitely need to chat. Definitely.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much.
All right, for sure. All right, we have Sue on the line. Sue, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
I would like to say to you and the family for your hard work, and we as Black people can pull together, and without rioting and cutting up and acting like fools as the white people think we are, and justice is going to be served for that baby. And I'm so proud of you and all the people around that came forth. And I just want us to still just learn to keep sticking together, and that God has His way. I'm calling from Miami, Florida. Thank you so much. Ever since you've been on, I've been on too.
Wow. How did you find out about our platform?
I don't know. I really don't know. I seen some other episodes, and it just popped up on my screen. I didn't even know about this. And I promise you to God, I did not go searching. It just came, and I've been stuck with you since you was looking for they was looking for the 2 little kids that were found in the river.
That was Tulsa. That was Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm originally from OKC, Northside OKC, by the way. But yeah, that was out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Yep.
And I've been following you ever since, and I just couldn't let go. Every time I look back, I don't know how to get on, but I be getting on. So, but I just thank you, and I stay here for the ride because I work with kids, and they are beautiful. Sometimes they're a little rowdy and different things, but we was rowdy, and so we have to learn to understand them. That's the only voice they have to speak with, and we just have to learn their voices and just try to redirect them and to just grow with them and let them grow. I'd rather for them whether gave up the child than to have her poor little lifeless body gone from us.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, God know best, and the family, I just applaud you all. Just keep sticking together, be there for your brother, and justice get served for that destroyed a person who we call a mother. And we're gonna pray for her too, because her soul need to be saved, and she need to serve justice and be forgiven for what she have done to these two children, especially the one got burned and the taking the life of the other. And men, you got to learn to be strong. Don't just go with a woman for sex or whatever. Make sure she has a mind and the capability of taking care of your child and of you. So we just need to learn to be strong in the Lord. Amen.
All right, I definitely appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, anything else you want to say? You want to give your closing thoughts? Uh-oh, I think you.
Right
Okay.
now, yeah. Right now she look like the enemy, but she need to be prayed for because her family failed her as a unity to get her the help in the things that she need. So she still is a human being, but she didn't have to take another life. And the ones who allowed her to grow up this way and kept abetting her, we have to pray for all of them.
Mm.
So we're a very forgiving race, in spite of what the people think of us, especially the white people, the people of other color, that we are very forgiving. And if we just wait and always wait on the Lord to take control, it may don't come when we want to, but come in time and when it need to. Just ask for Him to show up and show justice. Amen.
All right, thank you so much for your time. Definitely appreciate that. Anybody else, if you guys want to hop on, I'm going to post this out there, but we're going to go ahead and wrap up. And again, to the people who are listening, we had almost about 700 people here, and I think that's a pretty good update. And I'm hoping that if we could start averaging about either that much, I want to start at this many people watching all of our streams, because I think each and every one of these children matter. We want to start at 600 and let's work our way up into having 2, 3, 4. Like, I would love to have another stream where we have 11,000 people watching our podcast. So if y'all don't know, we actually had at one point in time, we had 11,055 people watch us live on one particular stream. And I thought that was really dope. But like I said, I want to see more people, start to care about these babies that much, that we start to pay attention, So I think that would be an awesome, awesome thing. Please make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, please, if you've not already done so. If you want to contribute to our platform, then you guys know how to do that. We've already had a number of people. I can't read them all right now. We'll read them here at the end of our stream. For anybody who contributes anything financially to our platform, this is what we work for, guys. This is what we work for. We work for justice. We work to make sure that people are held accountable, to make sure that our babies get better than what they have been given. That's exactly what we work for, right? We have somebody else trying to join the line, but it's saying your device isn't connected, so you have to make sure and select either your camera or mic or whatever it is that you need to do. Turn that on. I can see you in there, but it's saying you will need to connect your mic or camera before you can add them to the StreamYard. So if Patricia, if you can hear me, I can see that you're there, but I can't click you in yet because you haven't turned your mic on yet. If you're having issues, then you might have to exit and hop back in, but it's not letting me bring you in yet. Anybody else, guys? I think we'll give maybe another 8 more minutes and give anybody an opportunity. Again, I'll say to anybody, if you want to hop on, I'm putting that link out there if you guys want to hop in and just say something real quick, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap up. Okay, let me go ahead and bring in our next person. You want to introduce yourself, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Well, hey, AFC family, it's your golden girl, Pamela Trickett. And during this whole time, I've been really thinking about Billie and the family a lot lately. And, it's true. Without Jade, this would not be possible. Without us, it would not be possible.
Mm-hmm.
And these are both tears of joy and tears of pain. I feel like, Jay has done so much, like he said earlier. He's done some bad stuff in his past, like we all have. But if there's one thing that we can do now, is what is important is getting justice for these kids. Do we agree? I think we can agree, right?
Oh yeah.
But you know, I had some things happen in my life with my kids too, and and I feel like, where I couldn't do something, and how people kick you when you're down, and but then they don't want to lift you back up. They just want to keep on kicking you down, then laughing at you and bullying you. That's how I was treated, okay? And I feel like in some sort of way that not only are we starting to get justice, signing these petitions and getting the word out is very important. Share it everywhere. I'm telling you, strength in numbers is powerful. I agree wholeheartedly. And we got to keep on pressing on. We can't give up, because when we give up, then what is that going to lead for the rest of the new generations to come?
Yeah.
So we just got to keep on keeping on, okay? But I am so thankful to Jay and this platform here, and I'm thankful to this family. I'm sorry that we had to lose the little one like Billie Symone. God bless her soul. But you know what? There's a lot more children. If we can take the preventative measures and get on the horns and start making a difference, I think we can really rock this joint.
Yeah.
And that's all I wanted to say, okay?
All right. I want to say thank you so much, Pamela. Always appreciate your support. You're always amazing, amazing, amazing. And I thank you for hopping on here to, just speak your mind, speak some love. And I truly appreciate that, okay?
Absolutely. I'm always here. You know that.
Gotcha. And I'll see you in the chat, okay?
Okay.
Again, to Patricia, if you can hear me, you got to connect your device. I think it's either a camera or a mic, or if it's a combination of both, but you got to connect it because it's not allowing me to click you in. I'm literally clicking. It's not doing anything. Monique, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I sure can. Talk to me. What do you think?
I'm Kiara's mother. You spoke with her. I listened to the other two shows. When she told me about what happened, I was shocked. I was on the phone with CPS when she called, and I was just shocked that they let those girls go back. Everything that my daughter had told me that was going on in that house, I just can't believe that they let those girls go back there. She sent me those pictures, and we was on the phone with the woman CPS taking the report, and we told her, like, hey, there's pictures too. So we sent her the pictures, and the lady, she was choking up on the phone. She sent the police out there. She called her manager, and they had police out there right away. My daughter called me. She told me everything that was going on there. I was like, okay, we need to report this. You need to get out that house. Because it was just crazy stuff she was telling me about the girls not eating, and about the girl being in the bathroom and drinking toilet water. And it was just, I never heard. It was just crazy. And we didn't know Takiesha personally. We just knew her from Facebook. You know how you have family that you add on your Facebook, you just know they're related to you, but you don't actually know them.
It's 2020. I get it. I understand.
Right. And I told my daughter, I said, when she graduated from high school, she wanted to go to California. I was like, don't go, stay with those people. She's like, with their family. And she seemed like a nice person online. She had pictures of her kids. I always post some pictures of food and family. You would think, like, everything that my daughter was telling me, it was crazy, like some crazy Lifetime movie stuff. I just like, oh my God, this is like how dirty the house was, how the little girl she shared a room with wore the same clothes, how they wasn't feed her, how the girl had to ask for food. It was crazy. And then even the pet pig thing was crazy to me too. I was like, who has a pet pig? But
you know what? I've totally forgot about that.
Yeah, it was really crazy.
Oh God, that is
all this stuff, and I was like, "What in the hell is going on there?" I was like, "You know what?"
That
when
is
she sent me the
heartbreaking.
pictures, the pictures, when she sent me those pictures, like my heart dropped in my stomach. I was like, Kiera. And she's like, Mom, what I'm gonna do? Like, you need to call. She's like, well, I don't have nowhere to go. No, I don't care. You come home. You come home. You don't need to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Straight
Call.
up.
We called. You know, I was on the phone, and I told the woman, like, hey, my daughter needs to make a report. Kiera told her everything that happened. She was scared. She was only like, she never seen nothing like that before. She never been in that type of environment, everything. That's why, like, just because people is your family, your blood related to them doesn't mean anything. People are crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just told her, like, get the hell up out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Pack her stuff, get up out of there. Because I told her, I said, because if anything happens to those girls while you're there, you're going to be held accountable for it too.
Absolutely. Yes.
And that's what I told my daughter. And that was a reason. It was one, like, that was another reason why I was like, no, report this right away. Because that's how I raised my daughter. Like, wrong is wrong. We don't care if they're blood, family, whatever. Those pictures, the little girl, they looked like they was starving. She had bruises on them, and I'm just like, I couldn't take it, just to see that. And we don't know that side of the family like that. Like I said, I just had them on as friends on Facebook, because I be digging into family history, trying to connect and everything, and Kiera connected with them, and she talked to them more than I do. Like I said, I don't know them like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then after Kiera left, and after the report was done, they went ahead and they removed her mom, Takiesha's mother, her sisters, whatever. They kind of just like blocked us from Facebook.
Wow.
And everything. I think they was upset because the report was done, but I wouldn't I couldn't have a child beat some kids like that and just condone that and be on their side. It's wrong. That's just, but that's just, I'm so glad that, I listened to the other podcasts and listened to my cousin talking. She sounded real crazy. All the lies talking about Kiera's not related. That's lies. You're just going to pick up a random teenager from the airport. And I did, and it's true. I did tell her, don't let my daughter come there, because first of all, I didn't want my daughter to be out there anyway, because we don't know you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know you. I don't want my daughter going to stay with some strangers. I don't care if you're blood related. You're still a stranger to me. I don't know you.
Yeah.
And I told Kiera not to go, but she was 18 and she made her own decision to go out there. So, yeah, I told her, I said, don't let my daughter come out there and stay with you, because, she was a teenager. She was going through things and stuff, but she wanted to explore things, and I'm glad that she was there, though, to see that.
And can you remind the people who you are and who you're talking about and how you're related in this story, just so they can hear it from you?
Yes, I'm Kiera's mother. Takiesha is our cousin. And my daughter, she went to go stay with them in Stockton, California for a short amount of time. And during that time, my daughter witnessed the abuse and the things that my cousin Takiesha was doing to these little girls. And she did tell me about it. We called CPS. I was on the phone with her when she made the report, and they came out there and they got those kids right away.
Mm-hmm.
Again, like, I don't understand why they return them back to their home, but yeah.
Yeah, let me say this real quick, because I know people, and I'd like to welcome people who are here for the first time. If you missed the news, our platform, the AFC podcast, which the AFC stands for We Advocate for Children First. We have people on the line. Y'all bear with me just a second. But for the people who are here, we talked about a story that we saw in the news. And pretty much what I did was just gave my commentary, gave my thoughts, and it actually provoked the stepmother to email me and contact me and tell me the information that we put out there was wrong, even though what we put out there is exactly what they're going to talk about in court. But nonetheless, you know how sometimes people get in their feelings. Well, she wanted to call in, so I said, cool. You're going to talk to me. It's going to be recorded. And it's going to be shown for the world to see, because I'm not talking to anybody offline about a motherfucking thing. Excuse my language. At all. That's not happening. But nonetheless, she agreed. So we did the legal thing, got her on. She talked. I said, you talk about whatever you want to talk about. So she spoke her truth, and other family members heard it, and they were like, yo, we got to speak our part. This ain't right, blah, blah, blah. Go forward. I allowed everybody to come in and speak their mind, and our platform, and even the petition that our platform has created. And I'd like to thank the people not only who started it, but signed that petition. That petition link is in the description box. But we really believed that the stepmother was the one either totally responsible for the death of this little girl, Billie Symone Williams, or she was in part responsible and she hadn't even been arrested yet. But we, as of today, as of about 3 hours ago, I confirmed from our platform, and you are hearing it from us first, she has been arrested. You might not see it in the system just yet, but just trust my word, that is a fact that Takiesha Williams, or Takiesha Carrier, whatever her name is, she has been arrested for the murder of Billie Symone Williams. That's what it is. And I'm thankful so much for all the people who contributed and got us to this point. And again, you can like, share, and subscribe if this is your first time here. We do have somebody else here on the line. What you'll have to do is you'll have to unmute yourself. Hit that microphone button. Uh-oh, she just hopped off. Tahiri, if you can hear me, if you can hear me, hop back on. I was just getting ready to bring you in. But we got to wrap up here in just a moment, okay? So I'm going to put that link out there again. So Tahiri or anybody else, if you guys want to hop on here and say something. Oh, but to answer you guys' question, I'm sorry, maybe I didn't answer that. Y'all asked if the biological father has a lawyer yet. As of right now, the word is we're working on one, but they want about 10 grand up front. So we're trying to get everything together. So they're working on it right now. But I encourage you guys to make sure and tell Billie D. Williams, the biological father, make sure and tell him he needs to be careful about anything that he signs, and make sure to be very careful about trusting the word of a public defender or a public pretender. All right? He has to be very, very careful about what he says, what he agrees to, what he signs. Anything that he says can and will be used against him in the court of law. So just be very, very careful about that. And people were asking, can we start a GoFundMe? Look, I'm going to tell you guys this. I'm going to just stay out of talks about the GoFundMe because I don't know. I want to just stay out of that. If the family needs us to do something, then I can present it, but I just want to be very careful about that part. So if they're able to figure that part out on their own, then cool. But like I say, you do have our platform at your disposal if there's some information that we need to put out there. All right. So just let me know. We're here for you guys. We're getting ready to wrap up here in just a moment. Again, I'm putting that link out there to the person that was named Tahiri. If you can hear the sound of my voice, hop on here because I'm getting ready to close it out. Okay. Y'all, please make sure y'all sign that petition. The link is in the description. Or not in the description, but if one of the moderators in the chat can y'all post that petition link again? So that way I don't have to pull it back up. But I think that's how we want to wrap up. So unless somebody else hops on here, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up, okay? So there it is. That's the end of that particular stream. So now, for everybody else who's watching us live, I'd like to thank you guys so much for coming through to the AFC podcast. Again, I'm going to remind you guys, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We should have 650 people click that thumbs up. We're almost there. Please make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already done so. It said check PayPal. I'm about to do that right now, okay? So anybody who wants to donate, all you have to do is go into the description box of this video, look at those links you can contribute to us. And like I said, if it gets to a point to where either I need to make a trip out there, or if there's a way where we can make a contribution to their efforts to try to get a lawyer for the biological father, whatever it is, like I said, we'll try to figure that out at that point. But anything that you guys contribute, man, we'll definitely try to make sure that we put that money in the right place, okay? But thank all of you guys. I think YouTube is blocking you, Dre. Dre, tell me, I'm looking now, Dre. I'm sorry. Y'all know I don't always see the comment section, so I'm sorry about that. But let me know what you're trying to post, Dre, if you're having issues. So if there's something I need to post, you could email it to me. I have my email open right now if you need to. Let me see. Look at that. Ooh, you guys are on it. Woo! Let me give a shout out to the AFC. Do you guys want to see the booking information so y'all know that I'm not lying? Who wants to see it? Man, this is why I love the AFC. Somebody is on it. Y'all were refreshing and refreshing, and they said, look, Jay, the link is in there. I got it. I got your email. All right, I'm about to close out the StreamYard. Ain't nobody hopping on here. So I'm about to close it out. So that way I don't get recorded without my knowledge, like some people did, yelling and screaming at their kids online for the world to see and hear. If y'all didn't hear about that, that shit was unbelievable. Unbelievable. I will tell you something that I saw off top. So if y'all want to see the charges, y'all say yes. Everybody say yes. If you want to see the charges, click the thumbs up. Tell me y'all want to see it. Click that thumbs up. I'm about to show y'all her charges so y'all will know that this is real and that DJ Just J is not lying. All right? And let me say thank you. I don't know if she wants me to read her name, but I will say thank you to... I'm going to say your initials are CC. That way I don't get your information out. CC. So young lady, thank you, CC. Thank you to the people who donate. And I see y'all. I'm going to shout y'all out here individually here in just a minute. Everybody who donates, even if it's $1 or if it's $1,000, I'm going to shout all of you guys out, okay? Here it is. This is the actual booking info. And as you can see, they were watching my channel down there in the bottom right-hand corner. So thank you for watching my channel. But there it is right there. There's a booking number, date of birth. So she is just under 2 years older than me. How about that? 5'5", 160 pounds. Takiesha Williams at the same jail. Booking time today. So I want y'all. So matter of fact, let me see if I can make this bigger, because this is important. I'm gonna clip this just a little bit. I want y'all to tell me, for the people who are looking, what time did she get booked? Can y'all post that in the chat? What time did she get booked? So y'all will know I'm not lying. This was not clickbait. We got 633 people watching, so y'all know this is not clickbait. Look at the bottom. What time and what date was she booked and arrested? And y'all tell me that our platform is not good at what we do. And to those people who gave me the information, I'm not going to release their information unless they ever want me to. But they know who they are. I'd like to say thank you for reaching out and making sure that our platform got this information first, because it's just been a journey. It's really been a journey. It really has. And we really, really want justice. So, that was today. So literally as soon as I found out, I cleaned myself up, came in here, put the thumbnail together, started the stream, and contacted some of the family members, not all of them. So literally that's how quickly this happened. So just not long after I started the stream, that's how quickly it happened. AFC, give yourselves a round of applause. We did this together. I want to say thank you to the state of California, to the investigators, everybody, all child advocates, to the family members, the cousins, even the family members on Takiesha's side, for the ones who spoke out, and even for the people who chose not to speak out and defend Takiesha Williams. I'd like to thank you dumbasses also for not calling in and defending your own family member, right? All the people that knew something and didn't say anything on her side, y'all know she's crazy, to her sisters or whatever it is, to the people who didn't want to speak their truth about this story, knowing that there was something wrong and they didn't want to say nothing, right? We got to thank them too for being silent, because they contributed to this also. So here you go. And I want you guys to also notice, I'm going to post this on the screen, and I want y'all to tell me, do y'all see something that is drastically different? I'm going to see if y'all catch it first. I'm not going to tell you what's different about this. I want y'all to notice if there's something different about this. Do y'all notice something? I want y'all to remember, they got charged with most of the same stuff between the stepmother and the biological father. What do y'all see here that's different? I'm going to see if y'all catch it. MMO Family Girl got it. Angry Man got it. Ruya got it. Daquan got it. Herbail, C Honey hit it on the dot. Look at what C Honey wrote. C Honey B54. Ruya got it. There you go. For the people who didn't catch it, Billy D. Williams, the biological father's bail was $2.2 million. Takiesha Williams just got arrested today for very, very similar charges. Her bail, $1 million. Less than half of what he got charged. Said Jay, let me see. Jay, you really need to pay yourself in the pat yourself on the back. You feel the reason things are moving, they are because of you, this platform, and the members of this platform. AFC rocks. Thank you, thick girl. Hey, thank you for that. Melody Stacks, what up? Thank you for that. Thank you. All I'm saying, look, guys, we got to take what we can get. And there might be more charges coming. Y'all know how this process works. It's kind of a slow moving thing. And maybe more will come as time goes. But for now, please let's count this as a victory. Okay? Yeah. Do that. Put that emoji in the chat. Cross your fingers in the chat. This is a small victory. Look at it like a small step for man, or we've won a battle, but we have to win the war. Let's say that again. We won a single battle, but we have an entire war that we have to win, and we have casualties, literal casualties in this story. Y'all hear me? Yes, Jay always comes with receipts. Y'all, if y'all have been watching me over the past 3 years or so, maybe even 4 years, how long have I been here? I don't know. But if y'all know me since I started, then most people know that the most dangerous thing about me is that I keep receipts. I keep an archive. You damn right. I always come with receipts. I don't just come running my mouth. If I say something, I can definitely back it up. That's for sure. So we're going to cross our fingers that all of this goes through. I want to again say thank you to the city of Stockton. Thank you to the Williams family. Thank you to everybody. I can't thank everybody by name, but to the grandmother, to Maddie. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Alice. Thank you, Kiera. Thank you. Who else did we talk to? So many names. I don't even know how I remembered that. Thank all of you guys. That is going to conclude our stream. Again, please make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. That is the end of our stream. Y'all have a blessed evening. I'm going to take this and I'm going to post a couple sections of it tomorrow as a premiere. The premieres are not live, but you can talk in the live chat. So please make sure you guys support that. And then if we get any more updates, then we'll post it. Other than that, we will continue to advocate for more stories. So please, I want to see this many people and so many more on each and every stream that we do. Please make sure y'all support us, all right? That's the end of the stream. And I am not on the screen. There we go. Now I'm on the screen. So guys, that is the end. Let me go ahead and get this graphic up here. That is the end of the stream. I'd like to say thank you to all of you guys who came out. So what we're going to do is we're going to play our commercial. And we're going to do our normal thing. And then we're going to play a little music. We're going to do all of the shout outs for everybody who donated. Wherever you donated from, I'm going to read each and every one. So even if you want to donate right now, then you can do it right now, okay? And just as a update, there is a PayPal for Billy, but my question about it was I don't know if Takiesha has access to it, or I don't know if she gave maybe a lawyer access. I don't know if she has a lawyer. I don't know, but I just want the family to think about that just in case before we put out there and say that, hey, you know, he has a PayPal. So we just want to make sure that that's not putting more funds into the stepmother's hands. Because you got to remember, if everybody agreed that he doesn't do paperwork, then maybe he doesn't even know about his PayPal account. So I just thought I'd throw that out there, okay? So, but anyway, she's saying nope. So Takiesha doesn't have access to it. I hope not, but like I said, man, it is, let me see, what is the account? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, it's okay. I got you. Okay, so thank you, Issa. Said it's hours. Okay, cool. All right, so what I'll do is I will probably put that in the description box if y'all need it, but just let me know what y'all want me to do. All right. So let me go ahead and play our commercials, and then we're gonna rock out. What's going on, guys? This your boy, DJ Just J with Just Down TNT, and I am your humble host of the AFC Podcast. And people ask me all the time, what is the AFC Podcast? This is a platform for us to have open and candid conversations about children who are being taken advantage of by people who are in charge of protecting them. So sometimes we discuss the latest things going on in the news, but we advocate for children first. I get so many emails and comments from people that love what I do, and I want to continue to keep bringing content that matters to YouTube. And I would like to thank you in advance for your consideration to contributing to my platform. You can help support this channel by way of the links that are in the description box of each and every video. And also, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. I would like to thank you again and welcome to the AFC Podcast, where we advocate for children first. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not a newscaster. This is not a news station. I am not here to deliver the news. I'm not here to be gentle, giving my commentary. I am not here to be on any race of people's side. I do not hate my own skin color, nor my daughter's mother. I do not hate my parents, nor where I came from. The goal of my platform is to bring awareness to the murder and abuse of children. I want to encourage more people to dedicate their time, energy, and focus onto the children. I want to encourage people to change their behavior, and I give many examples of why they should change their behavior. We have already saved many lives, and I believe that we can save a lot more lives with the support of our AFC platform. So please, don't get lost in how I convey a message. Just get the message. All right? This is your boy DJ Just J.